What's up, guys? The Chairman here again, and welcome back to South Shields Youth Academy Challenge. And today we have youth intake for you, and some other stuff have also happened. So let's go to the game and see what actually have happened. And here we are at the club vision window, and like you are seeing, improved training facilities is in progress. It will be finished. Well, it should be finished around here in March. And we also have asked improve of youth facilities and increase youth level, but those were rejected due to our financial status. We also got a new contract agreed. And yeah, if we go our profile, you can see here that our contract is 1.2k until the summer of 2028, so 1 year left, two-year contract, and we are currently having national C license, and we are Sunday League footballer, so nothing much have happened there. Should we ask yeah, we want to ask a new coaching course, of course. And then if we go to the games, lately it haven't gone in our way. I don't actually remember what was the last game when we were here, but you can see by pausing the video, the games haven't gone. We were in the FA Cup third round against Derby. We did lose that game 4-1 scoreline, and there haven't been many wins. In last 3 months, only 2 games have gone on in our way. And if we look the league table, you can see we are down in 16th by 48 points. We are still 15 points ahead of the drop zone. So I don't think there is any possibility that we're gonna relegate ourselves this year, but last year we were in 7th, and yeah, it happened. But we have still positive goal difference, which is good, and we are still drawing a lot of games. But if we go to the past positions and see it here, it have came down a little bit, but we are in the middle of the pack, I think, all a little bit below in the middle. So, and I don't actually mind that. Last year was phenomenal, and this year we haven't been so clinical. We haven't scored so many goals due to that Joao Gomez haven't been playing, and our defense is lacking some power. So hopefully this year's intake will improve either our defense or our attack. I would prefer to get a decent center back, at least one in the intake. There should be a couple of guys coming through, so hopefully at least one of them is a good one. And if we look the squad, you can see here, if we're sorting by an ability, Gomez is still our best player, but he have only played a couple of games, and yeah, he will explore his options at the end of this season, and I have been offering him out, but nobody wants him, and I don't know. He of course, if you look his mentals and his physicals, he's a beast in this league, but by his technicals, he's not actually even a really good one. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some decent striker in this team. We have a couple of guys in this team. If we sort by goals, Martin Smith, of course, is our best player who is playing, but Danny Barnes is growing, 11 goals in 32 games. That is a decent performance by a 17 years old dude. He had good finishing, decent physicals, growing on mentals, and he looks somebody who can be taking that Gomez's place. Also, Priestley Brooking is growing. He got 9 goals, 7 assists. He is the best player in this year who have been playing in our team. 18 years old. He's playing on that AMC position, and yeah, his mentals are outrageous in this league. And 2 years left on his contract. Do we have yes, we have an extension of. Thank God. He's probably the next player who want out of the team, and thank God we had that extension clause so we can keep him around here a couple of more years. Cardoso is on loan. He had been playing decently on his loan period. Well, he's not developing that much that I would like. He should be growing on those technicals. His physicals are decent to this level. Mentals, there are a couple of good attributes of the ball, flair, determination, of course. Hopefully he will got a decent year to where he is. Bradford Park Avenue. Hopefully he will play a lot of games. He has been playing 15 times, coming 10 times from bench, so a decent amount of games. That is good. And of course, Regent Kamara, only 3 grey stars, 24 games, 8 goals by him. And yeah, I don't know about those arrows down. He has been growing on finishing, and hopefully he will be the second guy who can take those shoes off Joao Gomez, if you could say so. And the player who I'm gonna picking up this time is Peter O'Connell. 25 stars, 1 time from bench, 1 goal. He have been really good on that DM position. Decent physicals, mentals could be much better, but growing on those. 18 years old, good passing, good technique. So he have been featuring a lot. And if you look the form, he have been playing relatively good. Do that how we are playing in all. And the last guy who I'm gonna talk about is James Wood, of course, our captain. 33 games, 2 assists, and he wants to leave. And I have been offering him out. He don't want to renew his contract. He has 1 year left. And yeah, I would like to keep him, but it's a shame that we don't have an extension clause to his contract, because I really would like to keep him. Marking is good. He's coming on those technicals, good mentals, and decent physicals. Unfortunately, he wants to leave the team. But now the thing you have been waiting for, the youth intake. Let's go and see what kind of guys we will get in this year's intake. And here we are. Our annual youth candidate intake has arrived for assessment. Whilst it remains very early in their respective careers, these players, led by the very gifted Peter Okechukwu, have a real chance to developing into golden generation for the club. Okay, so we have once more a golden generation. Excellent intake. The first look, this appears to be a terrific group of players and has the potential to be a real golden generation for the club. The intake distribution seems that we have 2 goalkeepers, 2 central defenders, 3 central midfielders, and 3 strikers, and a couple of wingers also there, but those are the key guys. If we go in the dev center and look at the candidates from here, you can see first of all, there are all the elite. I don't know why this is bugged a little bit. It doesn't show. I think it's due to the skin I'm using. It won't show the elite tab there at the top. But if we scroll down, there are decent amount of elite talents. I don't like that we have once more got a goalkeeper there, but central midfielder, right midfielder seems to be a striker. Two central defenders, one left back. Hopefully the left back is good because he could be a James Wood replacement. One striker, two right-sided midfielders, and another central midfielder. So looks decent. Top talents, one goalkeeper, one left-sided midfielder, and one decent player in right side, and a couple of good talents, central defense, right back, and left winger. But if we look down to the bottom, the worst guy, decent talents guy, Ryan Sawyer, right-sided defensive midfielder, English, only 1 star, current ability, 2-star potential, and yeah, he looks like it. Yeah, you could say that. Very strong right foot, strong left foot, no traits, very professional personality. But if you look, he has more cons than pros, so I don't think we're gonna sign him for our youth team because nowadays we have a big youth squad, so we don't need to sign all of the guys. Then if we go to the good talents, left-sided winger Dean Jones, Welsh guy, 1 star, current ability potential of 3 stars, and yeah, he looks actually decent. He can play on the left-hand side as a winger, very strong left foot, reasonable right foot. I would like to have a winger who got, if you are a left-sided winger, I would like to have a very strong right foot, so he could cut in, be that inside forward which we are using. But good crossing, good dribbling, decent first shot, free kick taking 12 is also good. 4 passing, but if we're gonna use him as an inside forward, you can see inside forward attack. He doesn't need that much of that passing ability, but of course it's affecting him to his role. Also decent technique, lacking anticipation, composure, decisions 10, determination 10, leadership 13. So could be a captain someday. Teamwork 16, work rate 14, and for a 16 years old dude, well, I don't know, decent physicals, I would say. 179 centimeters, 65 kilos, so short guy. And yeah, I don't actually know. He could also be playing as an advanced playmaker, but his passing is only 4, so maybe in that winger position, inside forward or inverted winger, he could be somebody who could grow a little bit, and we could gain some profit for the future. Then we have Mark Thompson, Englishman, right back, 1.5 star current ability, 3 star potential, decent, you could say, balanced personality, more constant pros, so I don't like that. Very strong right foot, reasonable left foot, no player traits, decent physicals, 8 on pace and stamina, agility and acceleration. Balance could be a better. Good jumping reach, good fitness, leadership, determination, decisions, aggression, crossing, marking, passing, and tackling technique also could be a better, but he's only 16, so he could grow also. Maybe gonna sign him for the youth team. And then let's see. First, central defender. Reminder, we need central defenders, so it's a shame that Tom Sanderson is on good talents. 1.5 star current ability, 3 star potential, no nonsense center back, English. Let's see. Well, he's not terrible. 185 centimeters. Avoid using weaker foot is good trait. Reasonable left foot, very strong right foot. Good heading, good jumping reach, so he could head the ball. Aggression, bravery, decent, also concentration, positioning need to be trained. Tackling, marking, of course, also. But for a no-nonsense center back, he looks already somebody who could come through to our first team. If we saw it by central defender, I don't know. 5 strength isn't good, but all in all, we actually don't have so many good central defenders who can play in our first team. So Sanderson could be somebody who I could bring in. Once again, pros only three there and a lot of cons. So I don't know. 15 years old, unambitious personality. So a lot of good things: height, player traits, footness, heading, jumping reads, aggression, bravery, but also a lot of weaknesses: strength, pace, marking, tackling. So I don't know. We're gonna sign him and try him, but I don't have a high hopes on Tom. Hopefully he can prove me wrong. And if we go to the top talents, first guy Neil Paul, Englishman, left-sided winger, 1-star current ability, 3.5-star potential, and like the others so far, he's mediocre in best. Good, some attributes are really good and some attributes are really bad. 187 centimeters, a tall guy, no player traits, reasonable right foot, very strong left foot. First guy, I think, who got same amount of pros and cons. Casual personality, 16 years old. Good acceleration, decent pace, so maybe we could train him to be an MLR. So yeah, I don't know. Gonna sign him, try him maybe a year or two in the under 18s. Could grow him a little bit, and he could come clutch in the later stages of this series. Then the first keeper, sweeper keeper, Roy Mandeville, 1.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. We actually don't need any more goalkeepers. We have so many keepers at this team, and he looks decent. Good aerial reach, good kicking, punching tendency, reflexes, determination, leadership, good physicals, 185 centimeters, no player traits, very strong right foot, reasonable left foot, more pros than cons, which is really good. Very determined personality, 16 years old. Yeah, he could be definitely somebody who could grow in the youth team and maybe come as a backup for later stage of this series. And then we have now it shows the elite talents. I don't know why it didn't show it earlier. But where should we start? Should we start for the lowest current ability or the bottom player there? I think we are gonna start. Let's start the bottom, and let's leave Peter as the last guy because he's Nigerian and he will be the top talent of this team. So first guy, ball-winning midfielder, central midfield, Paul Jones, Welshman, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential, and yeah, actually I don't know. Decent attributes as a ball winner. If we look at the DM which we are using, 7 on marking, 7 on tackling, could grow there. 182 centimeters, no player traits, reasonable left foot, very strong right foot, so both footed guy. Unambitious is not good, but he's only 15. A lot of cons, but decent amount of pros also. Decent technique, good work rate. Determination is only 3, which is not ideal for guy kind of develop his attributes. Decent aggression, anticipation, good bravery. Definitely gonna sign all of these elite talents, but Paul is not somebody who could come straight away in the first team and make a difference. He needs to go under 18s and grow a little bit. Then first striking option, Nicky Slack, decent name. 1.5 star, current ability 5-star potential. Can be a winger, but also as a striker. And yeah, there's potential. Good technique, good work rate. Really good dribbling. Decent crossing already. First touch is 8, finishing 9. He can be very professional personality, 16 years old. Cut inside from both wings. That is a good trait as a winger or inside forward, which we are using 4 on long shots and 4 on composure, but all the other attributes looks decent of the ball 3. Well, yeah. Decent physicals for a 16 years old dude. Yeah, he is probably somebody who we could use this year already in the first team squad as a striker or as a winger, but I think he will be mainly as a winger due to his dribbling, crossing, pace attributes there. But yeah, somebody who we need to look at closely due to his personality also and good player traits. Then we have second central defender, Nicky Owens, Northern Irish central defender, 1.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. Yeah, he looks decent. If we look the central defender defend, which we are using, 8 heading, 8 marking, good tackling, aggression. Yeah, well, I don't know if the central defender need to be an aggressive guy. Decent jumping reach, good natural fitness, pace is already 9, 183 centimeters. So yeah, Lisandro Martinez kind of central defender. Very strong right foot, weak left foot. So one-footed guy, 16 years old, very ambitious personality, good determination, good decisions already, positioning already 8. There is something here. We can actually use him maybe in this year. More pros than cons, which is also really good. And if we actually compare him, maybe Frankie Hawk, which we are using at this time. Let's go and Frankie Hawk. Frankie is a better one, but in physicals and defending and attacking it's not something which is meaningful, but in defending physicals he is same or better as Frankie is. Good, better passing, better tackling, better determination, better decisions, bravery, and off the ball already than Frankie got. And of course those physicals. Frankie is a faster guy, but Nicky is better in balance and agility and natural fitness than Frankie. So yeah, I think Nicky is somebody we actually could use this year. He's only 16, can grow on those attributes. Maybe he will come our number 1 central defender for the upcoming seasons. Then we have left back AJ Kell. He is the replacement of James Wood, hopefully. Englishman, 1 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. AJ, he looks decent. Good physicals, 12 on acceleration, 13 natural fitness, 12 on pace. Very strong left foot, reasonable right foot. No traits, 16 years old, balanced personality. 6 marking, 6 passing, only 5 tackling. It's not good as a fullback, but 9 crossing is decent. He could grow on those mentals and technicals, but those physicals maybe give him a little bit something to look up. And if we compare him to James, well, not comparing him to James Wood because James is much better, but if we compare him to Felix, who is the other left-sided wingback or fullback, AJ got better physicals than Musa, but in other other areas, and they are similar in mentals. I think Musa got better on some areas, and AJ is better in some areas. Work rate and leadership, determination, flair, positioning is equal, but on technicals, Musa is much better. So AJ need to be growing on some of the defending technicals, mostly tackling and technique, and while passing is same. Musa is slightly better on marking, but AJ could be somebody who we already could use in this year also. Then we have Musa Njo, striker, target forward, English, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. So first 5-star potential guy. And Musa, well, he's definitely not gonna be a target forward with 173 centimeters tall. Very strong left foot, very strong right foot. Professional personality, 15 years old. 13 finishing, 12 passing, 14 tackling, 10 technique, 17 bravery, compulsories 11, decisions 12, determination 12, leadership 13, off the ball 12, teamwork 16, work rate 11, balance is 15, natural fitness 13. He's lacking a little bit on pace and acceleration, but all the other attributes, if we go to the advanced forward, he looks really good. 14 on tackling as a striker. We could use him as a midfielder or also. He would be decent box to box if we look, yeah, box to box. He would be, I don't know, would he be a better box to box or a striker? Let me know in the comments. But Musa, you are coming into the first team this year. Professional personality, 15 years old. Hopefully we could seal him a long-term deal after his youth contract, but he looks really good. And do he have another nationality? Cameroonian. English Cameroonian and born in Sunderland. So Musa, I have high hopes on Musa. Let's leave the Peter, the last player. Let's start with Edgar's. Yazaitis, 1-star current ability, 4.5-star potential, goalkeeper, sweeper keeper. Yeah. 16 years old, unambitious, reasonable left foot, very strong right foot, 181 centimeters. Pretty average goalkeeping attributes. If we compare him to Rai, you can see Rai is already better than Yazantis is, but he got better. Well, actually, not even. I think that of the two, Rai is better goalkeeper than Edgar's is. Of course, we are gonna sign both of them, but we have so many goalkeepers that I don't even know what to do about those guys. Then we have Aaron Thompson, 1-star current ability, 5-star potential, central midfielder, English. Aaron looks decent. 15 years old, low determination, a personality, decent pros, well, cons there also, very strong right foot, weak left foot. As a midfielder, I would like to them have both fittedness, 3 on determination, so need to think something for that. I don't know what to think. As a DM, he could be a deep line playmaker. 9 first touch, 11 passing. I don't actually know what to think about him. He's going waste. 11 on that. If we don't train him to be a winger, maybe he could grow in future, but not this time. He will not come. Not coming to our first team. That is something I try to say there. Then we have right-sided winger / striker Regan Cable, 1.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Regan Yeah, good physicals, decent acceleration, natural fitness, pace, basic height. So probably as a winger because he's have 5 finishing, passing 7, technique 10, decisions 6. Good determination, good aggression, good crow on crossing, dribbling. First touch 8, free kick taking 10, long shot 12, which is really good. Vision of the ball, strength, balance, you could train those. Very strong left foot, very strong right foot. So he had that right-sided player, very strong left foot. So he is inverted winger or inside forward for us. 15 years old, ambitious personality. Yeah, definitely gonna sign Regan. Hopefully he could grow on some of his attributes and we could probably use him in the first team few seasons at time. Then there is 2 guys left. Ryu Wison, central defender, and Peter Okechukwu are inverted winger. Let's start with Ryu. Ryu Wison, English central defender, 1.5 star current ability, 5 star potential. Hopefully he will be tall, good marking, good heading, jumping reach. Hopefully he will be tall guy, 177 centimeters. So he's smaller than Lisandro Martinez is. 15 years old though. Balance, personality not the best. More pros than cons, that is good. 6 heading, 8 marking, 9 tackling. Balance is 14, natural fitness 12. Pace could be a better. Strength could be a better. Acceleration could be a better. Good bravery. Decent determination. Really good leadership, 15 on that. Positioning 6. Work rate, teamwork, all okay. Concentration, decisions 9s on those. So yeah, he's somebody who can come through our youth ranks. 1 year in youth team, growing on attributes, growing on height, I hope. If we compare him to Nicky Owens, Nicky is currently maybe the better one of these due to his well they are similar. Nicky is taller guy, so that's why I prefer him, and he got better mentals. They are similar type of guys. The other is 16 and the other one is 15, so Rai got more time to grow, and he had the better potential of those two. He has 5 stars when Nicky has 4.5. So, and both are 1.5 star current ability. So I don't know. Maybe both could come into the first team, and we could try those guys. They are definitely not worse than what we got at the moment. So good 2 central defenders, and maybe even 3 if we can use Tom Sanderson there. But then there is only 1 guy left. The main man, Nigerian inverted winger Peter Okechukwu. 2 star current ability, 5 star potential. Peter looks good. Peter looks somebody we could use. 15 years old. Light-hearted personality. No player traits. More pros than cons. And yeah, weak right foot, very strong left foot. So he probably won't use. We could train him to not to use his weaker foot. Decent pace, 11, 14 acceleration, so he could go past the other opposition defenders. Compulsion could and decision could be a better. Off the ball 8 is also decent. Technique 8, passing 8, good heading, free kick taking, finishing 13, crossing 11, dribbling 10. I don't know. Advance forward. We actually could I don't know if he's better as a winger or as a striker. We could actually use him in both positions. Do he have another nationality? Yeah, of course, English, Nigerian. He's born in Aba, Nigeria. Peter Okechukwu. So, all in all, we have Musa, we have Peter, we have AJ, Ryu, Nikki, Tom, who can come into the first team straight away. We actually have two Ryus. Ryu Vision as a central defender and Ryu Mandeville as a goalkeeper. That is a nice touch also. A decent intake this year. I'm relatively happy about the players that came through. And if we go to see the rest of the season, we don't have much games left. What is 5, 8, 10, 9 games left. So hopefully we can seal our place to this league next year relatively soon. This year there's not gonna be a special episode at the end of the year. Hopefully it's only straightforward. We are safe from the relegation, and this is how good the game's gone. And these are the youth players that came through to the first team from this year's intake. But yeah, hopefully that is something with what happens next episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one. Leave the like rating, subscribe if you haven't done so, leave the comments if you are doing this kind of a save, or what kind of a save are you doing in Football Manager this year. And we see you at the end of the year. Have a nice one, and we'll see you next episode. Goodbye.